Good morning, traders. How we doing? How we doing? Trying to get short here on SPPI here. Little bounce here. Should get filled somewhere around right now. SPPI. Alright, seeing 40s here, 41s, 42s. Alright, I'm gonna short right there. Risking off of 60. Alright guys, short there at 42. Want this to get below 20s and then we can look for an ad. Would like to see us break this 31 and get underneath those 20s. We're up $10 right now. We're just gonna bounce a little bit. We're looking for it to come down below these 222s. Would not like it to make another high. Would like it to just keep fading from here, as there was some big shorts in this area and it bounced me out last time. I stayed with it, stayed focused on the stock. I'm seeing this trend line here. So what we're looking for is another move down to these numbers over here. It's a good risk to reward, as the reward is pretty big. It's a bigger stock, higher priced. But we're looking for it to come down and get below these this 2120s here, 22s. Don't want it back above the VWAP. It's pushing on the VWAP, guys. Gotta be careful here. The last high was 56, so above 56 will be out. There you go, looking better now. Let's see if we can get some continuation on this rejection here. We can go ahead and pull up the chat, my guys. Just focus on this trade right now. What's going on, guys? How we doing? What's up, guys? Guys, HTZ was my biggest miss today. It was a pretty bad miss there. Got a little upset about that. Definitely gave myself a stock to watch for today and just didn't really get it. It was a nice VWAP fade, and that's exactly what we tried to get here, and just didn't nail it. That's what I'm a little upset about, is that I definitely was watching it. Just decided to go ahead and trade VKTX, and it really wasn't the best idea. Got to stick with the stocks that have the most potential, especially a stock that I already nailed and is repeating the same pattern the second day. I could have got the same pattern VWAP fade and made another close to dollar gain there at the open. But looking for this to come on down here. So we're in here at 42. Don't want it back above those 45s. I wanted to just start coming back to down here. 22s, get some sizing in here. There was these big orders that went through here at 958 and 954. So I'm looking for them to get below those orders. They're probably in the 25s, 28 range. If we get below that, we should get the confirmation. There's resistance on the daily here at 2144, 2150. Short time trend still holding up here. We wanted to break down here, break these 31s. There you go, 28s. All right. Let's see if we get this crack down. Nice flush here. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for the volume to increase here on the way down. Increase of volume on the way down. What's going on, John? You're good, bro. No stress, man. It's all good, man. You know worries. Yeah, I'm streaming. I'm just I'm short on SPPI, so we'll see what happens here. All right, man. You're good, bro. No worries. It's all good, man. Take it easy, bro. Have a good one, man. Later. All right. A little bounce there. Not really what we wanted to see, but we could have added there. Alright, now definitely don't want to see it get above that. So 45, above 45, so 46s to 50s will get out. We're looking for this to come on down here. There you go, it's looking better. Just needs to crash. See, those bounces is not what we want to see. We don't want to see it get above here. Just putting some weight on the opposite side. Trying to get it to come down there. There you go. Alright, we're down to 24s now. Gonna look for an ad here on the next bounce. $32s to $33s. It's looking like what's gonna be. Let's do. Let me zoom in here. Fix this trend line. Alright, 33, 32. Trying to add here on the bounce. Trying to add here. Putting some weight on it again. There's some shares that went through there at 24 and 25. Put in that order to short there at 35. I knocked it down. Alright. Put an order out there at 30s. Should have got my fill there at 32 there, but wasn't able to get it. It's 29 by 32. There's 32s, 33s coming up there. Alright. I hit the short right there. It didn't get me. Trying to just put some weight on it. Not what we wanted to see there. Bounce there to 39 there. It's looking good there. Looks like I should have got that ad there, but I've been trying to practice on adding and building a position. especially when it's in between the risk and I can go ahead and just manage, and I'm looking at the pattern here. Shouldn't get above this 39. This is at up 3. There you go, getting that continuation there. Let's see if we get a big shorter to jump in there. You see all those bounces? This is when I want to go ahead and just add to my position. I could have got filled here at probably 35, would have been about 39 with 200 shares, and then could get this explosion down here and really just take the profits, take half of the profits on the ad there, and then be able to really get a good gain there. You know, we're giving ourselves a chance to really make that money, and that's what I want. I want to add to those positions, the winning positions, and try to really get that next shot down, that breakage, and then we can really get a nice win there. Down 1, up 1, down 2. Down 1, up 1, down 2, up 2, down 3. Might get into the up 3. And then the crash. Looking for, if I'll add towards 2130. It'll probably bring me down to right about here. How we doing, guys? There you go, guys, getting that breakdown there. All right, guys. Big share size going through there too. Here comes a bounce. Let's see if this 23 there can become a resistance. Seventy-one hundred shares going through there at 21.17. All right, here's the bounce. Holding relatively well down there, holding that resistance. There we go. Now we're gonna touch it. We just want it to not go too far up here. I wouldn't want to see it up here at 30s. Would want it to stay down below there. There you go. That was a good rejection there of 23s. If we keep rejecting those 23s, we can get back down to 21s. There you go. Push right back down. Alright, now if we bounce to 20s, I might look to add here another 100 shares. We're up $31 right now at 21.10 and 21.13. Alright, let's see if it breaks this right here. If not, it'll be a double bottom, and then I might look to just take a cover. Yeah, it's double bottoming right there off of 10. go. And it continues. Alright, there's some support down here, so I'm kind of worried about right here. Probably gonna get a little bounce here to the 18. The 23 is still our resistance there. So I could see a bounce here to 21.17s. It's 1,900 shares that went in through there at 21.11 on the bid side. Here's that bounce I was telling you about. Got a down one, up one, down two, up two here. Want it to hold here. There you go. That looks nice. That's a relative. That's what you want to see. You want to see it going up, and then shorters knocking it right back down. Because while it's going up, shorters are adding to their position versus as selling out there. I know if I get this whole dollar to crack, we got a huge gap for the day. From 1947 all the way up to it. It opened up at $21. Closed yesterday at $18.98. Alright. Expecting this bounce to the 9 EMA there. Alright, now what we expect to see is a hold of that 9 EMA, maybe a little bit above it, but not too much. The 23 is our resistance there. Here is when I might take, I was thinking about I'm going to take half or full. That's really what I'm contemplating now. If it's just going to be a full position for me, or is it going to be a half position. I'll let the stock tell me here. We got a down one, up one, down two, up two. Don't want it really above here. Above here, and I'm probably just gonna go ahead and just start trying to take a little bit of profit there. If it just keeps coming down here and then bounces maybe one more time, but not above this 21.16, we'll look for it to crash down below $21. So far, great trade, guys. Just been really patient. Got back in this up there at 21.42. And been holding ever since. Trying to pressure it down. Alright, little bounce here. We expect a little bounce here. Probably 15, maybe even 16, but not above 16s. Don't expect like 22s or something like that. There you go. There's that bounce that I was more interested in. That it could get me to where now I might take half the profits here. How much went through there? And not much there at the higher prices. Down one, up one, down two, up two. Seeing those 14s there. See, now it's starting to hold that 210 level pretty well there. Let's see if we can get below this. Make a run to 21. There we go, guys. We got that run. Got that run down there. Let's see the volume coming in here. All right. I'm gonna look for an ad there at 21:10 or 11. There you go. That's where I wanted to do it. Let's take it. All right, guys. Now our average is at 21.26. 21.26 above this resistance. All right. Now what we're gonna look at this is like we took it right here. If this was our price right now, 21.10. So risking about 21.20. Want to move back down to the $21 range. This is where I gotta pay attention to it, guys. There you go. Trying to pressure it down here. Seeing that bounce there. Whoa, whoa. Gotta be careful there, guys. Saw that. Gonna take half of it off there. Huge order there. 542,000 shares going through there, guys. Gotta really be careful here. That's a lot. That's a huge order, guys. If this crashes, then let it go. But I had to take half of it off there. Way too dangerous there. Holy shit, that was big. Honestly, I've never been in a trade where that kind of sizing just went through on one fucking order. You guys see it here. 542,000 shares there on NADF. So we don't want it to get above these 13s there. We'd want it to go below $21, and then with that much weight on it, it could crash down really hard there. Got to give this a little bit more time as that share size went through there. That share size was intense. All right, there. There's 2105, 2102 there. We really didn't make money on that last move there. We sold some at 2110 and bought it right back at 2111. So it really didn't do anything to us. We just lost commission on that. Wish I would have held it a little bit longer, but I got a little worried with that 500,000 shares going through there. Was looking more at this kind of move right here, 2104, 2110 for the 21 crack right there. Would have took half of it off there. Look for the rest of it to break down there. That's exactly what it was about. I think it was a great trade there, guys. Just got scared with that size there. That sizing there is ridiculous. I don't know who got short there, long there. It's definitely institutional, as 542,000 shares of something at $20-something is absolutely ridiculous. So I'm looking for this to break the 21s now. If it breaks this 21, we'll really get that nice victory. We're up there now. 21.26 is our average cost there. All right, let's see if this could break the $21 range. Don't want to see this above 21.10s. Just trying to see it break down here. It needs to break this $21 range. If it breaks this 21, we can really start getting down there. All right, seeing it come back up to that 21.10 there. Want to hold here. Come curving around and get back under this $21 there. I took the ad there, guys. I think it was a great ad there. Just didn't take the profits there. Would have been able to take them now. 10 cents more, $10 more. With a $30 gain there, already up 40, would have had been able to right now realized about, I would have been able to had $10 pushed onto the profits already, and still had that ability to really shoot down here underneath this 21. All right, now above 21.10, we'll probably go ahead and get on out. Don't want it to get back above here, because then it can just start pushing back up there. There it is. It's gonna take it there. Boom. Taking it off, guys. Taking the profits. Not really happy, guys. Had this trade a lot better. Execution wise. Shorting there at 42, adding there at 21.11 just to get out there at 21.11 again. That ad there cost me another $6, so really don't want to be doing that too often. But the real key was when I added, the share size came in here and really ruined the short here. 542,000 shares going through there at 21.10, giving it the potential for this bounce, and then seeing as I'm not up there at 42 anymore, I can't hold towards this bounce. On another stock, if I look at the 5 minute, the 5 minute still supports this bounce, but the ad gave me the position lower, so I couldn't hold through this. But overall, great move, great trade in the end. It's a good cent trade, just bad execution on the last little part of it. Wish we'd have done a little bit better. We've seen ACHV there. As it's made a great red to green move here. One up, one down to the support 55. Two up at 590. Three up there at 576. Down here, bouncing off the support there. Support off of 45 there. Alright. Comes that next push up. Alright, seeing this bounce there. Starting to look good there. Just going to watch it really tightly. What was my target on which stock? On SPPI? Looking to break that support there at 45. Definitely not what we wanted to see there. It's looking like it's more setting up for a short, but I'm just gonna wait out on this stock right here. If I am gonna short it, it's gonna have to be below the VWAP. And my target for SPPI was underneath the 21s. Original entry at 42. I was looking to get out there at 21, but I saw the strength and I looked to add. Definitely should have probably just taken that profit. Definitely had a great gain there, but seen as a lovely Trump rule on the last in, last out, and got short again at 21.10, which really didn't do anything to us. Just made us cost more commissions on that. Maybe should have taken that profit right there at 10. Would have been about $32. But it's a great trade at the end for 100 share size. In the end, we're green $5, so that's really what we're more important about. Seeing this bounce there on ACHV off of 41. You could look to short there off 55 there, but I'm looking this stock. I'm seeing it still hold above the VWAP, so it's still long for me. Let's see it on the 5-minute. See, a 5-minute has this pattern right there above this 59.60 area. 70 up here, there's a resistance. That's what's holding it right now. It's within that range, guys. I'm gonna let it bounce here. I want it to bounce off of 40 and then come back around. Yeah, beginner. Forgot the shout out, but I know he was busy today. You know. Oh my God, guys. HTZ, man. HTZ is just gonna that right there. HTZ is just one of those stocks that I called absolutely perfectly again day 2. and missed it. And boy, was it a miss. Beautiful trade there. Ah, that's those are the ones that I think get me more mad than anything. I really can take my losses. I always feel like I take the risk and I get out, and if that was the risk, and I lost, so be it. But I think what I do worse on is taking misses, like accepting that you missed a stock, because that really upsets me, because especially when I know the play that I'm looking for and then I just don't take the trade. I know exactly what I'm looking for in HTZ. I had a price alert set. You guys see my price alerts here. I had a price alert set for HCHV at the triggered price was going to be $5.92 for the $6 break, and it went up there and it came right back down there. I'm looking for it to break that $5.92 on ACHV. That was the pre-market. And then also for HTZ, I had it set to alert me at 18.90 for the breakdown through 19 at the open, and boy did I get that. I got it bad, and it gave me a $2 alert there. That's $2 that we had potential gains on there, guys. This is when I get upset, when I really know what I'm looking for. I was looking at these two stocks, and somehow I go and I trade VKTX. That definitely can't happen, guys. Gotta stick to our discipline. Know what we want, focus on it, and as the open comes, we nail it. I'm definitely seeing ACHV there come back around there. Kind of interested there at 60, if I can get filled here. No fill there. Alright, just gonna have to keep this one on watch. It's gonna be tight here. I'm gonna use my hotkey to get in here. Some ads there in the 56s and 67s, so it looks pretty good to break through the 70s. See, it didn't really break out there. It's holding that 9 EMA though pretty well there at 60. '67s and 66s seems like where the majority of buyers are at right now. XBIO going off. XBIO, guys. 1108 there, went off there, guys. I wish I would have seen this, man. 1108, it alerted us at 573. It gave us that alert there, 573 here. Breaking up there through the 6, guys. I'm going to be watching XBIO, guys. XBIO is tradable, so definitely going to keep an eye on this stock here. as it reopens. It closed there at 11:09. Should reopen about 11:14. Let's take a quick look at CHV as we've still been watching this stock build here. 560s. AMPS. All right, we saw ACHV there break down that 60. It's coming back down to the support there. $15-minute has it coming back down, guys. You see the stock on a 15-minute? It's kind of weird. It kind of makes those holds at the bottom super jumps up. Holds at the bottom super jump up, and then it crashes down hard. Neon. FRSX. All right, XBIO there, opening up there, went up to 635. Up there, right back out there. Look how that shit swung right there. Has support there at 67. Thinking about getting in there at 6, but it's just right in between 30 cents up, 30 cents down. That's not what I want. $45 is the high. $6.30. For this breakout right here. Not getting it. I had to sell it on the ass there. Canceling down here. Trying to sell out there as we have too high risk here. All right, guys, got out there for a $12 gain. A little bit crazy there, guys. Should have held a little bit longer, but the problem was that we got up there on the top of the candle, and that caused us to really see the emotions as we went back down there to 610 there. Would have loved to held there. Yeah, we could have got this move up there to 660s and above there, as it's really getting some momentum. The real key there was I went in there with way too high share size. This should have been a share size about 50 shares to 100 shares max. That way I could have risked that $6 range, $30 risk. Was down there at one point $50, guys. Really didn't like that. The emotions were really high there. Really high share size going in there was really dangerous. Yeah, we could have got this move up there to 680 to $7, but you know, that's how it goes, guys. You got to know your share size, know your risk, and the risk there was way too high for the reward. It's ridiculous, though. It's crazy, guys. Just holding another second more could have made us a pretty great gain there, but this is where we should have been at, and when it got to $6, this is when we should have had that buy. Up there, back there to 690. Gonna open up there. I could take it there and try to get into the hole, but I hate doing that. It'd probably let me even buy there at 691. But there's just too much risk there, guys. Crazy move there. Would have got about 60 cents there, but the problem was that when it came back down at 610, 620s, got in there with too big of share size. The down move was to $6 and below, so would have got a pretty hard 30-cent move down, $60 down. We got out there at 636 when we could have got a nice pop there to 50s. The problem was too high share size. Even at 100 shares, it would have been a lot less of risk, and then I could have maybe given it another second. XBIO halted, yeah, correct. NYC halted. Got in there at 630. Saw it come down on me to 610. Got a little bit anxious, and as they came up through my number 630, I got out there at 636 for a small gain, but really was in the red. Really big for a little while. Hit my hotkey, and I think that's where I messed up. I went and I hit the hotkey for the explosion. Thought I was going to get a 30 to 40, 49 pop, and that's what I got, but just a little bit late. ACHV did that hard down red move that we were talking about. If you see it on the 15-minute, it just goes up half the green bar, then comes down, then went up a full green bar, then went down a full red bar, then comes back up a full green bar, now back down half a red bar. Is it going to go back up another green bar? It could do that. You know, that's why this stock has great range. It really doesn't go off of smaller patterns. Just takes really quick in and outs on ACHV to make money. SPPI, believe it or not, is going back above the VWAP now. I haven't been trading the best today, guys, and we're still up. I'm watching GTN here, guys. GTN, I know this had buyout rumors. Let me see what we got here. All right, great size in there, adding there at 680s, 685s. If I wanted it, it'd be like 75. I'll risk 10 cents. I'm trying to get in there at 70 off of 60 for GTN. GTN. Canceling down for right now. See this on a 15-minute. See it's up there and holding, but has support down at 612. Big range there. GTN, I'm looking for it long, but I still think it needs a little bit longer. I like that it got a nice share size right there. This last 5 minute has about like 174,000 and gaining on the volumes there to bring it back above. Yo, NYC, man, you must be loving these stocks lately. They're all in that wheelhouse that you like. XBIO there, opening up there. At 696 going up there to 722. Man, what a day. Yep, looking better with GTN there. And XVIO, man, there. We got in there at 630. Got out there at 636. I don't think there's anyone that got that small of a gain or loss on XVIO. As just in between the spreads is usually about 4 to 6 cents. Look at that, about 15 cents there in between the spread there. Definitely getting extended there. It has a resistance there at 736. Above 736. And this should slingshot through that. There it is. A touch up. It's trying to touch it. Some heavy shorts going in through there. I think there's people trying to short up there. There's GTN. It touched the 17 and came back down there, guys. There it goes, touching the resistance again. XBIO. If I was going to short a parabolic stock, it would be right there. 720s, 50 shares, risking off 736. Anything that breaks it, you can go ahead and get on out. Anything that comes back down, you have that potential parabolic short. This is one stock that I'm trying to really start learning how to do this whole parabolic shorting thing. You see there, you got to learn how to get out. Immediately when the ask breaks above your price, you get on out. But with fourth of a sizing, should give you the ability to take a couple scoops. But man, this stock broke through that resistance. Look at the daily chart on this stock, man. Daily chart on XBIO is ridiculous. I just want to show you guys this. Look at the daily chart on the bottom here, guys. This is ridiculous, guys. The range in this stock for the last 4 days has been absolutely out there. If you took a swing trade on this stock, well, God bless you. There as it comes back down. Look how it comes back down. It comes back down really, really hard, guys. Yeah, XVIO, man, what a move on it. Kind of upset that I got in there with such big size and I would have been able to grab some of this move. That's how it goes, guys. Got to learn how to do the right sizing there. It definitely wasn't to get in there with 200 shares, as I was gonna have to risk $50, $60, and that really wasn't what I was trying to do. I was trying to risk more, about $20 to $30, which would have been half the share size. Looking around, let's see GTN here. Did that one up, one down, two up, two down. XVIO there up to 70s. The thing that's crazy to me on XBIO also is that we had an 11 o'clock runner. That is very rare. Very rare. When I'm telling you rare, it probably happens about 20% of the time. Look at it break through that 70 and make that run through $8. You know, some people say, like, you know, take that scoop there at 8 and try to get up there, but just way too much, man. You gotta, with these kind of stocks, you have to know your sizing correctly. You gotta know that the bottom of the green candle is the ultimate risk there. We're going into halt 3 here. Halt 3 is about to happen at 8:05, 8:06. If you wanted to take it, you could take it and try to get open, but I don't like after halt 3. Halt 3 usually opens up, slams green for a second, then slams red down. You could take that. Some people took it, I'm sure, as I saw share sizes going through there at the last little minute. 3,000 there going in there at 11:29.47. It's up to you guys. I mean, shit, I was back there in at this stock, 630s, now up there at $8. This is what we really need to be able to get, guys. We need to have the ability to capture these kinds of moves. Figure out a strategy that's going to give us an ability to get into these stocks. These stocks that are moving so fast and so wide give you such a great potential to really make what I call an account starter. So we got a win, a loss, followed by a win. If we were in the red, I say we end the day. If we were in the green, we're able to stay open. That's my rules there. There you go. Good job, NYC. I wish I would have been in there with you, man. At 6:30, it just took way too big of a sizing there, and didn't like my risk as I was down $50 at one point. But definitely saw the potential for it to break up there to the 6 or 7, as you saw on the daily where it was. That breakout through 637 on the daily would have gave me that move up there, yo. I'm just disappointed, man. I didn't see that because I was too emotional, man. Too emotional with that. Too big sizing, got emotional, and wasn't able to capture it. I agree with that, cool. Third halt is just like, you might as well just put your account out there and say, just Jesus take the wheels. Because at the end, that third halt, very rare times do we get a fourth halt green. First halt, if you get in, usually does you well. Second halt, you're getting a little bit more fishy. Usually has a little bit of a bounce. Third halt, usually you get that slam down. AVIL. Let me take a look at what this stock is doing here. We're Down there to 1148s there. Gotten a bounce there. Off of 1177. Went up there to 1235. Came back down, bounced one more time. Came down here on the support there. Could bounce up here to probably $12. You would have to risk off a 29 if it bounces to 12. Nine EMA is at 12:15 on a 5-minute. So look for that. Oh yeah, I agree with you guys there completely. I'm glad you guys know at least. The worst thing I would like to hear is that you guys saying, no, we could take that fourth hole. Yeah, we can go long on that. Yeah. Oh yeah, if you get in on that fourth hole, you pretty much just take the wheels. You might as well just get my account and just take the wheels, guys. CLDC holding those $4. Nothing really there though. TSRI, SPHS. Going back to SPPI. I just still didn't break out, guys. Look at this stock. Just been holding at that level way too long there. XBIO there going up there. Woohoo! Damn, that shit went up. That shit pushed at the open. That open of that halt there went up there to 850. You know, a little part of me feels like shorting this parabolic short up there. Like right now, I'll take it there. 837, 50 shares. Yeah, LFIN, that was just bullshit. But look at this stock, man. It's just ridiculous, yo. These moves, they're for the big boys. You gotta know how to risk like 50 cents. So it needs to be like 25 shares, a fourth of your share size. Sometimes a fifth of your share size, I say. But we got that move up and then that move right back down there. That high of there of 895. You see, it would have been beauty. These are where people just start. Now they're trying to. The shorts are coming in there. Let's see what happens. Crazy move, man. Is there news? I mean, nothing to make it do these kinds of moves. Essentially, I mean, in the end, there's not much out there that can make a stock move these kinds of moves. These are more just technical. These have catalysts that make it start to move. And then what happens is that people, just traders like us, retail traders and other traders, just start coming in this stock and making the stock move. You know, when a stock trades about 1,500 shares, and it's now trading in the 8 millions, then 9 millions, and now 3 millions today, or 4 million today, that gives it all that surge to really make moves like this. SPHS there. Let's see if this is tradable. Yes, it is tradable, guys. I'm looking at this stock. It could make a run to 3. It is a reversal. So it's a gap down reversal. Resistance would be at 306. Risk off of 77s. Yeah, it halted on the way down. Yeah, it's halted. I expected that. Yeah, you're completely right, NYC. These kinds of move on XVIO, this looks like it could T12. XVIO is a biotech that has run in the past, but never like this. You look at the daily chart on this stock and it's absolutely ridiculous for the week. Some good share size going through there at 84 and 85 there. And 78 for SPHS. And AKD just died there. Oh, it actually broke out. I was watching it here when it was doing this 560, 570 thing. It broke out and then immediately came right back down. See the volume on this stock, that's what happens. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say never do it. I just say don't do it with you. Like you have to know your risk. You know, on a stock like that, you don't want to go and put your whole capital tied up in a stock like that. That's what you got to know. You have to know what percentage of capital you're willing to risk to make some money here. Because it's not a bad stock. It's not a bad trade. Like NYC, I'm sure you probably made a pretty good trade there coming out of the second halt. I just think that if you are going to take these kinds of trades, you have to take them with really small share size. And your idea cannot be to hold. It has to be to be in and out of the stock. So get a nice rip, get out, take your profit. If you wanted, you know, you could try to get back in and out and try to doing that in and out thing. But that really takes skill and really someone that's really good at their hotkeys. I recommend though is if you see a stock moving like that, you gotta know how to just take about a fourth, a fifth of a sizing, know your risk, and then take a ride. Yeah, I mean, definitely. If that's how you trade and you trade 3 times ETFs, then very quickly, I agree. But like NYC says, also just quick scalp. A quick scalp will be perfect. It's not a bad thing to take scalps on those, but I agree. If you do trade ETFs and that this is the other type of stock that you're gonna trade, definitely not it. You're not gonna be able to judge the speed of the move from an XVIO move like that to, let's say, 3 times ETF on gas or something like that. Oh man, that must have been. I don't even know what to tell you on LFIN, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I traded it that day that it halted, or the day before it halted, and I got actually long. I was actually long on it and made some money like really quickly. It was a scalp, but it was really dangerous. Yeah, that must have hurt, man. It was a stock that, like one of the key things is also is that I don't think something's gonna T12 on day one. Day one very rarely. I have to look this up. I really want to do maybe a little bit more research. I'm gonna write this down and look this up. If there's any stock that's T12 on day one of the move, but I think it always happens on day two, day three, when the shorters are trying to come in. And what's really going on, I think, is just it's just that it becomes way too volatile for even the stock market to understand that why is it going up and down. The amount of share size that are going in and out and the amount of money that's going in and out causes it to do that T12 halt. It's how it goes. The crazy thing is LFIN went off on my birthday. It went off on my birthday, guys. I thought it was God trying to reward me. I wasn't ready, but we'll be ready on the next time. You know, what I really think is I don't think that T12s happen on day one. It's always like day two, day three. But I'm gonna do my research on that, and I'll let you guys know what I find. Yeah, I agree. I mean, that has to be it. I mean, it's when they put it under review, but we all know that's when they realize, oh, this is a scam. This is complete bullshit, and it's just moving up and down, and it isn't gonna go anywhere. You guys seen anything else move right now? XBIO is still stuck, still halted. Let's see if it opens up now on a 10-minute halt. Yeah, I'm sure you did a lot of research. I mean, hey, you and just about everybody else that was halted in it was just stunned. You're stuck in a XBIO. What's your price? What's your average price? What happened to the GTN? Whoa, look at GTN, man. It's been hanging out. Just hanging out there. Had that huge share size there, 1121. And some more share size going through there at 92. $822. There it goes. It opened up for you. It's back open. Yeah, it's how it goes, man. You can't go in for that other scalp. We talked about it. We talked about that fourth halt, man. Going into that fourth halt, that third halt, FOMO comes in, man. It's usually because you had a missed entry. You usually saw an entry that you wanted to get in, and now you're seeing it again, or you're seeing it right above that number, and then you want to go and take that. Think we might be able to get close to 8 again, but it happens, NYC, bro. You don't understand. I was a dumbass and got long on it at 6:30 and then got out at 6:36. Looks like it's just gonna fade away, man. UWT. What is this on? Oh, on oil. On oil. I really don't see oil long right now. I see oil kind of the price coming down, but the price of oil was at 60 something, I believe. Yo, cool. Do you use like more like news catalyst and on your three times ETF trades, like on this UWT, or like let's say drip, or I know there's another one, drip, or what's the other one, gush. There you go, gush. Gush is the other one. Well, you're getting that pullback on Gush there to about $38 range, 30. Get a pullback for UWT. I see it in the 34, 38 range. Hey, I mean it's not a bad I mean you definitely get some movement with these 3 times ETFs. So that definitely does help. It's interesting, guys. It's interesting. I'm gonna take a look into it. Hendrix, what are you doing there back there? Alright guys, we're coming up to 11:51 here. 11:51, yeah, definitely trading past my hour here, guys. Gonna go ahead and get into lunch mode. Gonna go take a lunch, and then we'll see if we come back here for some lunch trading. Seeing XBIO there come back up there to the 9 EMA, but really not break out past that. Trying to figure out. Hey, don't worry about it, NYC. We'll get it back. We'll get it back, man. We'll definitely get that one back. I've seen 692, $7 range. Thinking about shorting XVIO here. Only problem is that it could be coming right back down. Bounce off of this 48. It would be the short right there at $7. That would have to be the short right there. Oh, CLPS is back. CLPS is back. Broke out of that flag there. Support there at 1290 or 1287. Back to 42s. A little part of me wants to take that short there, but tell you the truth, man, I just don't know it. And since I don't know it, I'm not going to take it. I got to feel confident in that trade. It's right there, though. 35. Short right there, 35. Off of 50. Getting short there. And now when you get this move back down to the $7, below $7, you can look for a break and then a bounce to an add. I'm watching it for you, man. I wish the best for you, NYC. I might have taken a short there, but I'm not going to take it. I'm just going to let it go, guys. It would have been there at 34, risking off of 50s with low share size. I wanted to do 25 shares, so that's very, very low. That's an eighth of my normal position. There's your test on that 90 in May there for UWT. There you go, back down to 708 by 720s. Cassie. Trying to make its way back. Guys, remember the short on this one was ridiculous. KDNMN. KDMN has some strong resistance there at 406. Next resistance is 427. Seeing KDMN there. Yeah, I agree with you. For CLDC, is XVIO back to 41s, 42. I mean, if it gets above 750, I think it could get up probably back near that $8 range, but it's getting tough to break that. KDMN there breaking the 412s. Oh, there's that. There's the drop there on XBIO there. This might be a little fake out, but could have just been a fake out for XVIO. Still hanging in a range. Where's Abel? Abel made a bounce. Down one, up one, down two, up two, down three, up three. Just been playing around now there by the VWAP. Seeing XBIO just play around there. AMRS. Resistance at 17 and 21. Yeah, CLDC going up there. It's not tradable for me. Let me see if they somehow added it. Yeah, it's still not tradable for me. Watching ACHV there, hang around the $5 range. XBIO looks like it's gonna crash down here. Trying to short 702 or 7. Missed it. See if we get the bounce to 7. Risking off of 31, 50 shares. Filled there. $732 is gonna be my out. Looking just to come back down to 759, 750, or 650s. Wanted to get below this 87. See if it breaks these 87s. 87s is the key part. There's 80s. Yeah, I was gonna close the stream, but I got short on XBIO there, man, at 7. Small share size though. I've been trying to learn how to take these shorts with small share size that really look like they could really break down and really, after stocks has made an amazing move, could come down and really pay me out here. You know, if this goes against me, it's really not going to be too bad, and I'll be able to get out of it and manage it. But if it goes towards my side, towards my trade, it could give me a really good, nice gain there, and that's what I'm more along looking for. Controlling my risk to reward and getting this potential down move here. Saw 81s there. I saw 5,000 shares go through there at 86, 686. Looked like it was going to break hard there for a second there. So I'm still in this, just waiting for a second. NYC, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you, brother. I don't know. We'll both know in a little bit. 87's that resistance right there. If it breaks down through the 80s, at least it'll be looking good on my side. Looks like we broke those 80s. $79 holding it right now. Hey, one of us should win. Where I really get pissed is both of us lose. Then what? Then we'll get really pissed. Yeah, we know it, man. It's just a matter. It's a matter of being disciplined, man. One of the key things is we were talking about it. We were talking about it. We were talking about it, and then you went and you did it. That's what happens sometimes when you talk about it and you're thinking about it. You end up doing the exact opposite that you're thinking about or that you want to take. All right, guys, gonna put out the order here to close it at 50. Put out the order for 50. Seeing 60s fly in there. Orders out for 50s. It's touching 51 now. Oh my God. Wow. Guys, I'm long right now. Wow. Oh, that was so dangerous. I just took a hit there because I fucking overbought there. So annoying. Oh my God, I gave away some of that. And should have held it. As it blew through that 50. Gave up another 30, 40 cents that I could have had there. And then somehow I went to buy and I double clicked on the buy there. Ended up getting long. It filled me there at 49. And then I ended up getting long there at 48 as I was canceling and trying to get 51 and then just getting out of there. Should have gave it another quick second. Would have got a nice little bit gain more. Did see the VWAP there at 36. Maybe should have put out that order. But hey, gonna take the gain. And you just gotta let it go, man. That was a little interesting there, going long there after the short. Oh, that was dangerous. It could have just completely dumped there and all those gains just could have been gone. I did lose some of the gain that I made on the way up, which was a really small gain, but what I'm kind of mad about is that does cost me like $3 or $4 there just from a little bit more risk management. And actually it cost me a pretty good amount there. I lost like 13 cents there. So yeah, definitely not happy about that one, but I'm just going to take the gain, guys, and just keep going with the account, man. Can't really be upset about it. Can just keep going. And it was a good trade that we took it with 50 shares. You know, we saw that the trade was there, and I definitely wanted to take this trade. I want to get better at taking trades like this where I know that the range is really big here and gives us that potential. What I do need to do is I need to somehow get a share sizing to that I could take half of it and let the half of it work there. So even if I would have taken probably about 25 shares there, it probably would have been better to take half and let the rest of it work. Yeah, I agree. You know, I played the strategy today. You know, it finally broke down here. It was above the VWAP. I don't want to do too many shorts above the VWAP, but it was a good short there. It could even just keep going down, but that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for a nail and bail on that kind of trade. CLDC breaking up there, probably going to break the 5 there. Definitely for a lunch run, it's a little bit weird, so I would give it a little bit of time and look more at this stock towards 1:30, 2 o'clock. Definitely need to learn on that one, guys. Way that we learned on that is that instead of a buy, we need to put out a cover order there, so it doesn't buy there. If we would have been able to put the cover there, we'd have been able to get it there. Definitely can't be having that potential to add there. Had that order out there at 50 and should have just let it go. Hands should have been up. If hands would have been off the mouse, we would have been able to get that potential gain there. You see, we're back there to 45, below where I took my gains. And the gains could have been down to 620, 615 there. Definitely could have made a little bit bigger gain there. And with such a small share size, guys, this is what I want you to learn about this trade and about this whole day. I don't even care if you watch any trades that I've actually made except this one today and really learn from it, that we can make these kinds of trades with small share size and make great gains. This even going down there and taking in that VWAP range can make you a good 30, 40 bucks off of 50 shares. Oh, my dog over there is having a little nightmare, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off the stream, guys. That's gonna be it for today, guys. No afternoon trading. We're up $31. We're gonna take the gain. Yesterday I did come back and somehow made myself green, not really green in net, but green at least in realized. So we're just gonna keep it going, trying to keep a nice green streak going. Was green on Thursday and Friday, was able to get it back on Monday. Now we have green today, so that's gonna be a 4-day green streak, and we're gonna start trying to green streak on, man. Green streak on. That's going to be it for today, guys. Like always, I'll come in, guys. I'll come out. Leave me any questions, anything. And like always, man, I'm here for you guys just like you guys are here for me. Take care, guys. Later.